going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon. If you haven't been here before, we do fishing videos, whether that be a day out on the water chasing fish, unboxings, reviews, any kind of fishing related videos, that's going to be on this channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. Lots of content coming out in 2021. Today we are going over the Clam Outdoors NANOOK XL thermal flip over shelter. Kind of give you my opinions, go over some features and benefits, and kind of touch on why I chose this flip over. Stay tuned. All right, so right off the bat, you're gonna notice it's a smaller shelter. It's not big, and that's one of the reasons why I did go with this flip over. It's one of the smaller two-man shelters on the market. It's actually one of the top selling shelters on the market. So the reason I chose this is it's a two-man, but it can be used as an oversized one-man. It does fit two people comfortably. It's super versatile. It's only 76 pounds. So compared to a lot of other Clam models and competitors, it's a super lightweight option. If you're looking for something super mobile that fits in the back of an SUV, you can throw around by yourself. It's not going to throw your back out if you're moving around this sled. This is a great option if that's what you're looking for. So this is the NANOOK XL Thermal Edition. So it does have this super tough 900 denier fabric, so it's going to be super warm, and it's going to be super durable too. So you got like this honeycomb stitching, which is kind of a nice feature for a peel if you're going after a certain look. But yeah, that fabric is going to be super tough and super warm. So if you're I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada, so if you're in some high extreme weather areas, this material is a great option for you. Another option on the exterior here before we go inside is this side symmetry door. I believe Clam, it's patent pending, but this is a super nice feature. You're not walking in and out through the front and over holes. You have two doors on the sides here that open up top all the way down to the bottom and across, that open up and Velcro like so. So if you wanted to use this as just like a windbreak and keep both side doors open, I mean, these still do open up, quite a bit there and there. So you can have this open all the way up, have here and here open, and just Velcroed and just using the back as a windbreak. Super cool door system that Clam has here on this shelter and a lot of their other models. So that's a definitely cool feature that Clam has added. There are two air vents, one on each side, and there are 6 windows. So there's 2 on the front, 2 on the side, and 2 on the back. As well, here on the back, you have a third door. So if you need to access anything from the back in that sled, that's a super great option as well. Something that a lot of people don't touch on or maybe don't consider is zippers. And man, Clam has some heavy duty zippers on these shelters. I mean, this is the cheapest shelter that they offer, and these zippers are, top notch. Super tough, durable fabric for pulling, as well as the zippers all the way around are super reinforced as well. So the zippers on this model are not, they are not cheap. They are very high quality zippers for what is the cheapest shelter that they offer for a two-man. All right, let's take a look inside here. You do have, your 2 chairs. It is a 2-man shelter. You have a ton of fishable area. I think it's 23 square feet of fishable area. And it does come with an optional thermal floor. So if you are looking for something to keep the cool air and stuff off the ice, that is an option. I believe that is patent pending by Clam as well. But you are going to get, with this model, it is a smaller tub, and you're not going to get sliding chairs. These chairs are awesome. For the price, you're getting great chairs. These swivel. They just don't slide back and forth. They're easy to remove, flip over, to put stuff in. You are going to get a little bit smaller of a tub, as you can see. The other models will have a larger black and gray tub. It's a little bit higher, but for me, this is exactly what I was looking for. You lose 25, 30 pounds with this smaller tub, but it holds a ton of stuff. Like, the storage is unbelievable for this little tub. There's room. My 8-inch StrikeMaster auger lays in the back perfectly. I put my a crate with everything I have in there. Put stuff underneath the seats. It's exactly what I needed. So if you're looking for something with storage but is lightweight, you're going to want to take a look at this model for sure. So like I said, like, there is a ton of fishable area here. So I mean, when I use this shelter, I usually have a hole there, a hole there, and a hole there. So if I'm having a jigging hole, maybe a dead stick hole, and a hole for my transducer, there is tons of room for me to get up, move around, leave either side door and not have to step in a hole or step over a hole, so which is very, very nice compared to other options when you had to go through the front door and step over your hole. You do have a little shelving area to throw your mitts or whatever you need up there. Yeah. The thing is, you are going to get a little bit thinner poles than you will with some of the more expensive models. Obviously, that is expected. Super easy, up and down clamping system for the poles. All in all, like, this shelter is beyond my expectations for the price. I believe I paid $550 US. If you're from Canada, I think that's around $750. It's really hard to get into a flip over shelter, a quality flip over shelter, for under $1,000. I had mentioned that, I am going to be adding some accessories that I haven't had a chance of getting around to put in yet. One thing that I use all the time is this little console. This is from Clam. It's got a little pull down leg stand, so you can lean it up against something. It's got cup holders, lots of room to put your bait, extra hooks, pliers, etc. This, to me, is a must-have. I'm going to be adding a 4-rod holder on the back of the sled for extra rods, easy access. If you want to switch up the bait, etc., grab a rod and go. This is a light bar, so this is specifically made for the NANOOK model. It'll be a light bar that goes across the whole top of the roof. It's going to be super clutch. And with that light bar, I'm going to be putting this battery bracket. So this will just bolt onto the side of the sled, and a 12-volt battery will sit there nice and secure. So whether you're pulling it behind a vehicle, etc., that you don't have a 12-volt battery bouncing around your sled. So to me, that's a must-have as well if you're going to be running a LED light. And then, of course, underneath that is the Clam cover. So when this is all folded up, it's a travel cover, so it keeps whatever you have in that sled, keeps it out, keeps the snow out. Nothing's getting covered in snow, iced up, etc. So obviously, if you're getting a flip over shelter, definitely you're going to want a cover as well. I do recommend getting a runner kit for whether it be a Clam shelter or whatever kind of flip over sled shelter that you are running. It just goes on the bottom of the sled, and what it does is it lengthens the lifetime of that sled. It reduces the wear. So if you are going to be pulling it behind a snowmobile, an ATV, side by side, your vehicle, you do want to get one of these runner kits just to save the life and get the most out of your sled. All right, there you have it, you guys. Just a quick little overview on the NANOOK XL Thermal flip over shelter. If you have any other questions, drop them below in the comments. I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. Obviously, you can head over to Clam's website and look some of the stuff up yourself. I hope I touched on enough. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.